Today, we are on a very touchy topic, monkey branching. If you're watching this video, you may have been a victim of this very unfortunate thing that many people do. Men do this too, but we are on the topic of women specifically, because I'm talking mostly to guys. First of all, if you've been a victim of monkey branching, I'm really sorry for you, man. But lucky for you, you have me. I'm going to show you how to get yourself out of this mess. I'm going to show you how never to be blindsided by monkey branching again. And I'm not going to pussyfoot with you and give you a watered down internet-friendly version. This is exactly what you need to hear. I'm going to explain to you what monkey branching is, how it happens. I'm going to explain to you how to protect against it and what the outcomes of monkey branching look like. So let's begin. What is monkey branching? Monkey branching is when a woman lines up your replacement while still pretending to be committed to you. Again, monkey branching is when a woman lines up your replacement while pretending to be committed to you. What'll usually happen is she'll find somebody that she finds is better than you. It could be many different reasons. I'll explain those in a bit. And she'll make you believe that she's still that sweet, loving, committed partner that you fell in love with long enough for her to develop feelings and see where it goes with this new guy. And then when she's ready, she rips the Band-Aid off, throws you to the trash, and you're sitting there wondering, what the fuck happened? That's what monkey branching is. It's a very sad thing. Why do women monkey branch? Women monkey branch for many, many reasons. Some of them are selfish. Some of them are your fault. It's going to be up to you to diagnose your own relationship. But generally speaking, a woman will monkey branch for what I like to say is two very, very obvious reasons, the more common ones. The first one being the more innocent one. You stopped showing up like a masculine, confident leader in your relationship. You stopped courting her. You stopped taking her out on dates. You stopped making her feel safe, heard and understood, and seen. Maybe you neglected her or even started doing certain behaviors that made you look needy, weak, and insecure. So what'll usually happen is when you're behaving this way, very unattractive to a woman, she will slowly start losing respect, and then the attraction dips start coming through. So once she starts losing respect and her attraction starts dropping, all of a sudden, all these other dudes that are around in her life, maybe at work or at the gym, or maybe just a thirsty dude on social media who just relentlessly messages her because he's trying to get at her, all of a sudden they start looking a little bit more attractive. Maybe these dudes aren't looking as needy and insecure and desperate as you are. And so to her, they're more attractive, they're more centered, they're more manly, they're more masculine. They're not making all the mistakes you are making. Plus it's novelty, it's a new dude. And so these guys will, some of these guys are sneaky, and they'll try to build rapport with her through innocent little things, try to bypass her defenses. And so this woman will slowly start developing an emotional connection with these guys because she's also losing an emotional connection with you. And as time goes on, that emotional connection grows because you start doing more of the things that turn her off. Maybe she starts becoming more cold with you, no longer having as much sex, and it's not very enthusiastic about having sex with you. Maybe you have to beg her to have sex, and you're doing all these things that are turning her off. So then you feel like you need to do more, you need to chase her more, give her more attention, text her more, send her long paragraphs, ask her what's wrong constantly, try to talk things out, try to fix things by doing stuff, the illusion of action. You think that by you doing something, you're going to change her mind. And so you start pushing her further away. And this dude is not doing anything that you're doing. So now she's getting more and more attracted to him. And so what ends up happening is she develops feelings for him, and all the feelings she had for you are gone. And so she throws you away like trash because she's no longer emotionally invested in you anymore. She's emotionally invested in him because he's doing all the manly things that you're not. It's a very sad thing to go through, but it is what it is. The other reasons why a woman would monkey branch are a little bit more selfish. One of them being validation addiction. You usually see it in women who have a ton of guy best friends or guy friends or a bunch of dudes, a bunch of thirsty dudes commenting and liking all their stuff on social media. And she's entertaining, dangling the carrot, sending innocent, plausible deniability messages to these guys. And this kind of woman is addicted to the male validation. Her self-worth, her self-image, and her insecurity basically need constant male validation. Well, they need constant male attention to feel validation. So it's like a dopamine hit. They're basically junkies to male attention. And so this kind of woman will just monkey branch because she just keeps a bunch of doors open with dudes that she's not supposed to if she's in a monogamous, committed relationship with you. That's something that you kind of made a mistake on if you find yourself in that kind of a situation, because these women will display a bunch of red flags at the beginning of the relationship in the form of, oh, he's just a friend. And you'll see her texting a bunch of dudes all the time, liking a bunch of dudes' stuff whenever you go on her social media, stuff like that. And with those kind of women, you need to draw boundaries early on. And if you don't, she's probably going to do something like a monkey branch or just straight up cheat on you while keeping you around for safety. Another reason why women monkey branch is because they, and this one can be tied into both of the other ones I just mentioned, but a woman who monkey branches usually is afraid to be alone and doesn't want to go through the pain of a heartbreak. And so she lines up a replacement so that she doesn't have to deal with the hurt inside of her that will come with going through a breakup. Now, how does a monkey branch happen? When a man cheats, it's usually just a sexual transaction. Finds a girl that he wants to get in her pants. She's open to it. Maybe they've been drinking. The guy slips it in. Nothing. That's it. There's no emotional attachment. He just wanted to get laid most of the time. There's some dudes that, there's some exceptions. But most of the time, when men cheat, it's not emotional. It's just a physical thing, right? It's like glorified pornography. But women, when they cheat, is emotional because women are emotional creatures. There is obviously some women who are severely promiscuous and who will do it just for fun, for physical fun. But most healthy, regular women will cheat slowly. It usually begins with innocent messaging that starts turning into energy exchange. Playfulness usually starts. And then flirtiness usually starts, and the woman has every chance to shut it down, but she doesn't. Or she'll halfway shut it down with like, hey, please stop, but then continue being playful. And then things will slowly escalate until the man has enough balls to say, let's link up. And at this point, she's fully in. And a lot of times when she's fully in, she will go link up with him, and you can probably guess what happens next. That is how cheating usually happens with women. It usually starts off emotionally and innocently. Guys know this, and so what they'll do is they'll try to build rapport with her. They'll start off by sending innocent things. Maybe they have a reason to talk to her. Maybe they slowly start introducing different topics into the conversations just to try to get a feel of how open she is to it. And then, like I said, they'll slowly start escalating, pushing the boundaries until the woman links up, and you know what happens next. That's usually how monkey branching starts. It usually starts when she starts losing respect and attraction for you and starts looking at other options. And then once these dudes start trying, she starts entertaining it. And like I said, starts with innocent messages, then goes into full-on physical intimacy with a different man. And that is just called cheating. But the reason of this video, or the topic of the video, is monkey branching, which she will usually do those things. Maybe she won't go all the way physical yet, but she will definitely be talking to him behind your back. And what they'll do is they will string you along. What this means is she'll pretend like nothing's happening. She'll tell you to your face she loves you, she can't get enough of you, but her actions will start giving her away. She'll start withdrawing intimacy. You won't get sex. She won't be enthusiastic during sex. She'll be hiding her phone. She'll be doing all these things that will make your gut wrench. And you'll ignore all the red flags because you think that she still loves you, and you also don't want to lose her. But the whole time, she's monkey branching, bro. She's definitely monkey branching on you. And that's what monkey branching is. That's how it happens. So now, how can you protect yourself from monkey branching? Well, the first sign of, or the first line of defense for monkey branching is to work on yourself. Don't make a bunch of mistakes. Don't be weak, needy, insecure, chasing her around, hoping that, by you giving her all this time, energy, and effort that she's going to love you. Go watch some of my other videos. Go watch other dudes on YouTube. Develop a strong sense of masculine self. Build masculine frame. Learn how attraction works so that you don't make a bunch of mistakes that will lead her to lose respect and attraction for you. That is the number one thing you can do to protect yourself. Now, if you've already made the mistakes and you're currently being monkey branched, or you suspect that you are, just look out for subtle signs. Phone secrecy, lack of intimacy, not showing any affection, not showing any interest in you. You'll feel when her energy is being pulled back. She won't be loving and kind and all over you. She will be distant. You'll feel it in your gut. And the best way to protect yourself is when you're in that first stage of her pulling back and you feeling that emotional distance, like maybe there's something going on, isn't to chase her or try to fix things verbally. Try to have a talk about it. No, it's just pull your energy back. Stop giving her so much attention. Stop trying to fix issues. Stop trying to talk about these issues to try to fix them through words. Just pull your energy back. Go to the gym. Go to work, focus on yourself. Let her feel the gap. Let her feel your energy missing. A lot of times when you catch it early, a woman will react because she'll realize that she can lose you. And this other dude all of a sudden won't feel as important when she sees that you're not shaken by her pulling her energy back. You gotta let a woman come to you. If she's not coming to you, pull your energy. Invest your time, energy, effort, and money elsewhere, dude. Simple as that. A lot of times that'll fix your issue. But if it doesn't, what will happen is you'll probably do the opposite of what I just said. You'll chase her more. You'll try to fix things through words, through talks, which will just repulse her, push her away further. And so what will end up happening is she'll get really, really invested in the new dude. Maybe things are going well with him. And then she'll rip the Band-Aid off. One day you'll come home, she'll just straight up tell you, I don't want to be with you anymore. I'm leaving you. Or she'll be weak, like a lot of them are, and will tell you something along the lines of, I want to go on a break. That's the weakest one that they could do. Because she's so unsure about the new guy that she wants to make you think that she's still invested in you by just going on a break so that you keep chasing her, but she's chasing him. So the whole time you're thinking you're on a break, it's not a break. She's investing her everything on him. And you'll be sitting there wondering, what the fuck did I do wrong? You'll be replaying everything in your head, spiraling, probably crying, chasing her, begging her, asking her to come back, telling her things will be different, give you another chance. Brother, she doesn't need to give you another chance. You need to think clearly and say, why should I give her another chance? Because a woman who displays this behavior and monkey branches on you is showing you that she has some very, very major character flaws. And they do not align with monogamy. There is no loyalty in those kinds of actions. So now I'm going to explain to you what the outcomes are and what to do. So when a woman asks you for a break or tells you that she's leaving you and you suspect this monkey branching, the correct thing to do if she asks for a break is say, take all the time and space you need. Take all the time and space you need. And that's it. You shut up. You let her say, you tell her that, that's going to tell her, okay, I'm fine with it. I'm cool. You're not chasing, you're not begging, you're not crying, you're not asking for reassurance, you're not begging for another chance, you're not trying to fix anything. You're saying, if that's what you really want, then all right, I'm down with that. That communicates that you're centered, you're not scared, and you probably have options too. Maybe you're monkey branching on her. That will pull the rug from underneath her feet and she will go, holy shit, I was not expecting that. So if you're still getting monkey branched on right now, just wait for her to pull the Band-Aid off and just tell her, look, take all the time and space you need. And treat it like a breakup, because it is. A break is a breakup. Then you go and date new women. You make yourself available, you open up your options. And you don't look back, you don't beg, you don't chase, you don't do any of that crap. You're better than that. Now, if she straight up tells you, I don't want to be with you anymore, then you just simply say, me either, cool. Simple as that. I don't want to be with you either. You know what? I kind of like the idea of splitting up. That should be your only answer. It should be cool. No begging, no chasing, no trying to convince her. Because by this point, the woman already made up her mind. She's been emotionally checking out for weeks, if not months, maybe a few days. Usually it's weeks. And she already has hedged a bet against you. She already thinks this new dude she's talking to that slid in her DMs, she already thinks that he's better than you. She's already bet on it. She's made up her mind. By the time she tells you this, it's too late. So your only option is, okay. And you pivot. You pivot your focus, your attention, your time, your energy, everything. You treat her like she doesn't exist. And then you go make yourself available to other women. Go on some dating sites, flirt with girls, get back in the game, dude. Because it's time to move on. So, the biggest question that I get all the time, should I ever take back a woman who monkey branches? And you might think that I would say, no, absolutely not. But that's not true. There is a way to take back a woman who monkey branches on you. But I will say this. It is a very, very, very difficult thing to do. Partly because it's going to take you a lot of courage to be able to forgive something like that and actually mean it and forget about it and be able to be happy with her. And in order for her to show the qualities of a woman who is worth a second chance, she's going to have to line up a bunch of different things. And if one of these things are missing, there is no way to give her a second chance. So, what constitutes a woman who deserves a second chance from one who does not? The number one thing that you look for, first of all, she needs to show remorse. She needs to come to you and say, I'm sorry. Not because you asked, not because you chased, not because you begged, just because you moved on and continued to live your life. One day she comes back and says, I'm sorry. That's the first thing. Okay. But just a sorry isn't going to fix something like that. This is something major. So she needs to show that she's actually sorry without blaming you. If she comes to you and says, I'm sorry, but you were neglecting me, that's not accountability. She needs to fully say, I'm sorry for what I did, and mean it. The second thing that needs to happen is she does not need to minimize anything. She does not need to make excuses for these things. Oh, well, it was just a friend, or, I felt lonely, or, you were mistreating me. She needs to not bring that up. She needs to just say, I'm sorry for what I did, and own it. That shows a woman with accountability. And when a woman shows accountability, it means that she has internalized what she did and sees it as wrong and can now grow from it. The other thing that needs to happen is there needs to be transparency going forward. There needs to be a pattern of good behavior that you need to observe. So if you do choose to give this woman a chance after she's shown accountability, she's owned up to her mistake, she knows what she did wrong, she's not blaming you for anything, and she's able to live in what she did to you, then you say, okay, I'll give you a chance if you feel it, if you think you can move on from it and forgive her. And you rebuild slowly. If she tries to rush your forgiveness, there's another reason to leave and not give her another chance. She needs to not say, I need your forgiveness immediately. Oh, you should move on from that. She needs to accept that it's going to take time, and it's going to take a long time. It's not going to be easy. So if you decide to give her that second chance, give her 3 to 9 months of consistent behavior. Draw some deep boundaries. If she's still texting dudes on the side, she's liking a bunch of dudes' pictures. If she starts withdrawing affection again, and you start feeling the same pattern, then there's your sign to exit, because she's doing it to you all over again. So there needs to be a time of 3 to 9 months in between her apology and before you emotionally reinvest in her. So you need to take those 3 to 9 months to just observe her. Take things really, really slow. Don't move in with her. Don't get her pregnant. Don't try to get engaged. Don't do any of that stuff in those 3 to 9 months. Just observe. Hang out, have fun, hook up, but observe. Her behavior will tell you everything you need to know. Her words might be beautiful, and they might make you cry from how beautiful her words are. Don't listen to her words. Watch her actions. Only her actions will tell you if she's worthy of you actually committing emotionally. Again, my advice, personally, I wouldn't take back a woman who monkey branched on me, especially if she was cheating on me emotionally with another man. What I just outlined is like the absolute best case scenario, but honestly, for women to be able to display all of those qualities, accountability, remorse, not blaming you for anything, transparency, showing you good behavior 3 to 9 months, not trying to rush an apology, it's very difficult to get fix a relationship after monkey branching has occurred. So that's it, monkey branching for you. I hope this video helped you.